Hey guys, Dogfoot9 and welcome to another episode of Crazy Classes, the show where I randomly generate a class for each weapon on the game and then show you my first game with that setup. So today we've got the LSW, L86 LSW, first LMG with red dot, kick, MP9, C4, portable radar, sleight of hand, assassin, and then a sit rep. And then I can't remember what my kill streaks are, but I don't do very well in this game, and well, the reason for that is I haven't used the LMGs that much in Modern Warfare 3. I really haven't. I mean, I've used them quite a bit in Modern Warfare 2. I used to love the RPD because it was a gun with loads of ammo, and because I was a noob back then to Call of Duty, and I used to just spray quite a bit, so I really needed the 100 bullets, because otherwise I would be spraying at someone, and because I had terrible accuracy, well, I don't have much better accuracy now, but because I had so bad accuracy, I used to have to need those 100 bullets to kill some people sometimes, which is quite embarrassing to say, and I've just said it to everyone, but yeah. I really like the LMGs. I mean, they are really quite good in this game because they got a buff recently, and I think that buff's really improved them because this L86 is quite good. Now, I don't do very well in this game because, well, it's Bakara, and I don't really like that map that much. It's a bit of one of those slower maps, and I like fast-paced stuff. And also with an LMG, you've got to get used to using an LMG because of the sprint speed, can't pronounce the words. You've got to get used to that, and then you've got to get used to how the gun feels and everything, and then just a random C4 kill there. I was starting to get better with the C4 because I used it in the episode before, and this was recorded straight after that. So I'm starting to get used to C4, but knowing me, once I get good with C4, I'll never get that. I'll never get it in one of my classes. So yeah, right. Let's get talking about the gun. This gun is really quite good, and I mean it is quite good. It's got hardly any recoil when you light it down. And that's quite a cool factor they've put in with the LMGs. Like, it's good. The LMGs are like built for like holding down areas and stuff. So I think this is quite a good thing because it's made it really quite realistic because it's got a bipod on. So if you were lying down, it would get rid of some of that recoil, like it does on Battlefield 3. And I think they've tried to do something like what the bipod does on Battlefield 3 with the LMGs in this game, and I think that's quite a good successful thing that they've done with the LMGs in this game. Now, another thing about this gun is I haven't unlocked much with it, so I've only got a red dot and kick on it, kick with it here, and I think that is a very good setup. I mean, there's other setups like the thermal scope and kick or something like that, or silencer, but it's one of those really good setups where it's got zero recoil, and I haven't unlocked that yet, but I think this is just as good as that would be. I think you can't really get much better than that with any other. I think this is as good as you could get this gun, because I mean with thermal scope you've got to really use quick draw with it, because otherwise you're zooming into you can't zoom in as fast, and quick draw could be like replaced with something like hardline or something. So I think this class is quite good with the red dot sight, but quick draw is a good thing, but again, it's a perk and it depends how you play and stuff. And look here, I'm looking for this dude because I thought it was around that corner. It depends how you play, but I personally won't pick quick draw of something like hardline, because with this weapon you're not going to be rushing around much, even though I am slightly doing that a bit, because I get caught off guard. So one of the things you want to do with this weapon is keep your engagements at long range, so you can take people down with like 3 shots or 4 shots instead of 6 that they may have to try. Instead of 6 shots, like the submachine guns, submachine guns, which they may have. And another thing is with this class that the MP9 is quite a good sidearm. I mean, it's got hardly any recoil. Damage is the best, but it's got quite a high fire rate, and I think that's quite good. I don't use it at all in this game, but I think it's quite a good sidearm. I haven't used it much, but the times I have used it, I think it's been quite good. And as I say, I've only used the FMG9s at Motion Man. Then they patched that, and then I didn't really play Call of Duty that much, so I haven't had much experience recently. I've just really been playing Modern Warfare 3 to do the series, so I haven't got much experience with it. That's why it's only a level 1 sidearm. And so another thing with this class I had on with it was C4 and portable radar. Now those two I've used in other class setups, and really I prefer Semtex and grenades over there. Over the C4, and portable radar, I prefer my stun grenades or concussion grenades, and I prefer if they brought back like the equipment slot or something. And that's another reason I don't like C4. It seems to throw further. But anyway, right, onto the perks. Sleight of hand is very, very, very good perk to have with LMGs, because they normally have a longer reload, and that was something which I really, really liked when I randomly generated this class. I was really, really happy when I saw that, and that was really good. There's nothing really else much to say about sleight of hand, except for it changed that sidearm really quickly. That's quite good with the LMGs, because if you do run out of those bullets and you don't want to reload them, you know there's someone around, you can always switch to your machine pistol, which is always a good thing. Now, the next one is Assassin, and that is a really good perk. I don't use it very much because I don't really like using Assassin, but it's a good perk. But it's just I don't really like the perk itself. Like, it's one of those cheap perks. I just don't want to say anything else about it because it's quite a controversial thing, Assassin. So yeah, I'm just going to call it a cheap perk and stuff like that, and I don't really want to go into much detail about it because I know people like to use it and I respect that. It's just that I don't use it because I think it's quite cheap. And my last perk is Sit Rep Pro. Now, one thing I like about Sit Rep Pro is of its buff, and I've spoken about this a lot, and I think that buff is really, really good, and I think it makes it the far superior perk in the third slot over Dead Silence and possibly Marksman in some like situations, and Stalker. And there I get Dead Man's Hand because this class was, I don't know what's happening in this game, I was just losing concentration, and I was going to rage if that knocked me over and killed me then, because I thought I was going to kill me. I would have left the game. But anyway, back onto it. Dead Man's Hand, I don't really like death streaks at all, so I'm not even going to talk about that. And look, it's just crazy. So anyway guys, summary for this class. I think it's an alright class. I would change a few of the things in this class around, like I maybe would change the first perk to extreme conditioning, and then the second one to sleight of hand. Look at him laying in wait, and then using specialist. I wouldn't use assault on this really, probably, because I'd probably like I wouldn't use assault on this, mainly because I like to unlock scavenger light later on and sleight of hand like later on, and like other perks and stuff, and I really like that feature which I put in that game. So anyway guys, leave your opinions in the comment sections below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which I don't know which gun it will be, so I'll see you guys then. Bye.